Hey, it's Corey and Joel back with you. Another movie review.
Yes, now it's fall season, and it's time for the sophisticated moviegoer to return.
Yeah, it's Oscar season.
Yeah.
And we'd like to review an Oscar-worthy film.
Not going to happen this time.
Because we have How to Lose Friends and Alienate People.
Yeah.
I thought that was your memoir.
Well, mine was just straight up pissing people off. Yeah, this is a film directed by Robert Weedy, or however you say it.
Weedy, I think.
Whatever,
Weedy.
sure. He used some Weedy going into this shit. Yeah, who was one of the directors of Curb Your Enthusiasm, so I had high hopes for it.
Good comedy resume. Simon Pegg, who we love from Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and Spaced, is the star of this movie.
Kirsten Dunst.
Who we like in general, yeah.
Jeff Bridges, you can't go wrong with Jeff Bridges, right? Yeah, what went wrong, Joel?
This movie's not very good, and I tell you what, it could have been really good. But the problem with it is, the main problem, it's a comedy, it's based, it's based on a guy's book.
Toby Young wrote the same titled memoir.
Yeah, and he's a writer who ended up working for Vanity Fair in New York. And Simon Pegg is playing him, fictionalized in this movie. And they made Simon Pegg's character so stupid.
Yeah.
It literally, this is Mr. Bean Goes to New York. First 40 minutes of this could have just been called that. Every scene, he's eating a big sandwich or something.
Mr. Bean Wears Prada.
Yeah, Mr. Bean Wears Prada.
It's the Devil Wears Prada with slapstick thrown in.
Yeah, with like a Mr. Bean character in it, and it makes no sense.
See, Toby Young, the author of the book, was kind of an obnoxious dick. And he was known for really lacerating satirical articles where he would just attack people. And this guy is like a big marshmallow.
Yeah, this guy, he's not... the problem with the character is he's not sophisticated, he's not clever. He's in this movie trying to adjust to New York society, and he's so dumb, why was he ever there in the first place?
Yeah, they tell us how clever and sophisticated he is, and then they don't show it at all. There's no evidence of it. He talks about, what a sharp razor he is and how he's going to slash everybody. And then basically he falls over and knocks over coffee pots. And there's literally 8 scenes of him doing the stupid white guy dance.
He does a white guy. I forget how something like this. If we look stupid, he looks every bit as bad in the movie doing it.
Like 8 times. He does it over and over again. And I like Simon Pegg. I like Simon Pegg a lot.
So do I.
When he works on his own, when he did Shaun of the Dead, or when he did the great TV show Spaced, when he and Edgar Wright made great stuff.
Nick Frost, all those
things. Hot Fuzz is great too.
But this movie, no good.
Well,
here's the thing.
Hollywood.
That's the problem. Okay, the best actor in this, the best performance in this film, I'm not making this up, is actually given by Megan Fox, the hot chick from Transformers, who plays this starlet who's a complete bubblehead and stupid, and he falls for her and everything.
So she's very good at that.
She's good at that, but what's wrong? I mean, that's good. It's good casting.
You want an idiot? Hire Megan Fox. She's gonna probably.
She's a hot chick, and you can see wanting to bang her like he does.
She's a method actress. She does what she knows. You know what I'm saying?
She is about the best thing in it. Gillian Anderson has a small role. She was actually pretty good.
Danny Houston is okay in it because he's an obnoxious jerk.
He's a very believable obnoxious jerk. He's the foil to Simon Pegg's character.
I really question who this movie is intended for. Who was the intended audience of it? Because it's basically a girl story. It's Legally Blonde. It's Devil
Fish Out of Water,
Prada,
girl trying to fit
it's
in.
Ugly Betty.
Yeah,
but with Simon Pegg.
It's Ugly Betty with Simon Pegg.
And who wants to see that?
Perfect description.
But who wants to see that?
I wanted to see it, and then I saw it, and I hated it.
It's like they've got a guy in a woman's part, and not to slight all female kind, but he's a big wuss instead of being, you root for the girl to overachieve and conquer these meanies. This guy, you're just like, you're a douche.
Yeah, he doesn't.
You're getting stomped on by these pompous twits. If you got talent, you should outshine them.
He's not sophisticated, savvy, or intelligent in any way, and maybe some people will be happy with sort of the bathroom humor that happens in this movie.
People will enjoy
I was not.
Kirsten Dunst dancing in her pajamas, because we've never seen that in the film before.
That's been in a million movies.
And maybe there's a great scene where Megan Fox, as the big bimbo starlet, decides to cross. They're at a party and they're on other sides of a pool. Yeah. So she walks in the pool.
Right, for the paparazzi.
Yeah.
And that worked for me. It's the problem with this movie is Simon Pegg, and not even his fault. It's just the way it was written.
You're so right. They're like, hey, he's eating a hamburger. He's a big slob in this scene.
It's like you know. Does it mean like anybody, like because you eat sloppily, like we know the guy's stupid. We don't need to see him like eat a sandwich. He spits literally a sandwich onto a woman's shoulder at one point. Well, and it's like, who does that?
It's New York, man. You can't even eat anymore.
Yeah, like you can't. He just eats wrong. Everything this guy does is wrong. If he tries to eat a sandwich, he eats a sandwich wrong. It's so dumb. It's so ridiculous.
It's this completely artificial like world where you're supposed to believe that the celebrities and the the glamourati they all act in just horribly ridiculous cliche ways.
And maybe there's some of that's true. And we've seen parodies of Hollywood where they're very sharp. This one's not like that.
There's
at all.
one funny bit where they have Megan Fox in a movie about the young life of Mother Teresa.
Which
We're
giving
funny.
away that joke.
That's
but don't worry.
Yeah, but whatever. There's better.
You're not going to see it anyway.
There's way better jokes of the same kind in Tropic Thunder. And Tropic Thunder was a movie that like actually satirized Hollywood and took it on. This one, they tiny little pokes.
Yeah.
This is like the acupuncture assault on Hollywood.
It's not the skewer, it's more of a little pinprick.
Like, ooh, let's delicately, and then we'll have Simon Pegg do the white man dance. He'll do the like literally 8 times. So, big disappointment for me.
So, Simon, you're on quite a run after Run, Fat Boy, Run, and now this. It's like, come on.
Run, Fat Boy, Run was a hot mess.
Run, Fat Boy, Run was probably worse than How to Lose Friends and Alienate People. That was probably worse.
And Simon Pegg,
but not to say this one's good.
Simon Pegg is a great actor.
He's funny.
On his own devices. He's very, very funny, very sharp. I want to see him do something better.
Yeah, you got to do something better. And everybody in this do something better. I mean, Jeff Bridges looked like he was on set for about 3 days. And whatever.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault. It's not Kirsten Dunst's fault. It is Simon Pegg's fault in a roundabout way, because why didn't he demand to make this guy a little bit
guys take the scripts that they give him, and maybe that's a problem.
All right. Well, if there's a sequel, I'm willing to play the dumb guy. I can eat a sandwich and spit all over. You've seen that plenty of times.
Absolutely.
So anyway, what do we say about this? How many fingers on our 5-finger scale?
I'm gonna give it 2.
Yeah, you got to give it 2. Yeah. Now, I give it 1, but the actors are likable, and the story is good. It's a nice story. I just like to see it told better.
Give it a little edge, a little heart, a little oomph. This is so watered down commercial product.
It is.
They really took something that could have had some zing and some humor in it, and they went, I'd rather have a Motown tune here, and let's make it cute.
It's comedy with training wheels. It doesn't need it, and we're disappointed. MGM, shame on you.
Boo.
Yeah.